Hello, and welcome to a Studio Rayyan, an Omar Rayyan unboxing. This is artist Omar Rayyan, and the contents of this should be the Goblin Market, Christina Rossetti poem, illustrated by Rayyan, as well as a calendar by Omar Rayyan, and possibly some art prints. Last week, or 2 weeks ago at this point, was Goblin Week, which I didn't realize was a thing. Omar Rayyan, the Art of Omar Rayyan calendar, signed by Rayyan as well, which is fantastic. Thank you for signing it, sir. It was Goblin Week, so he said, hey, anybody who buys my illustrated edition of, can't show you that one, of the Goblin Market will receive some free art prints. And I said, you know what? That sounds like fun. But I also need a calendar for the year, even though, February is coming to a close. And, we're 6 of the way through. So I figured I'm going to buy a calendar here as well, because it's fantastic. His art is just delightful. Look at this. And, so it'll serve as my calendar. Anyways, Omar Rayyan, incredible illustrator. You might know his works from the 2 Terry Pratchett titles, the Discworld titles, that were published by Folio Society. Or if you're a big Suntup fan like I am, you might know him from Animal Farm. He did the artwork for George Orwell's Animal Farm. A lot of his artwork kind of blends animals with kind of anthropomorphic animals in various situations. But, man, they're just delightful. Kind of reminds me of it's the book itself. I don't think we get any art prints. Oh, well. I bought it on the last day of the sale. So, figure, either you might be able to sneak by, or maybe you won't. So, that's fine, though. Unless, oh my god, there are prints inside. I spoke too soon. Look at that. His Goblin Week art prints featuring artwork from Goblin Markets. Little full-color artwork, which I'm sure we're going to see in the book in just a moment. I spoke too soon. I thought maybe I was too late. Very, very nice. Imbibing on the forbidden fruit. Now this copy I did buy as being remarked, so there should be a remark by Rayyan in here as well. This is not remarked right here, this is just the end papers. We have Goblin Market, blind stamped into the cover. If you're not familiar with Rossetti's poem, it is the story of Lauren and Lizzie, 2 sisters who are living on their own and encounter some little river goblins. Just, the nicest little river goblins who are bringing you in. Is that? There we go. There's a little remark. Look at that little river goblin. He's offering you some fruit. You don't want to eat the fruit, though. The fruit is forbidden fruit. It has been known that, those who eat the fruit wither away in the wintertime. Anyways, visual wandering inspired by the poem of Christina Rossetti. So I don't know if this is going to actually be the exact words of the poem. Introduction by Charles Vess, who is another artist that Rayyan reminds me of, especially in the colors. In the original poem, Lauren and Lizzie are 2 sisters. Lauren goes down to, here's the introduction by Charles Vess. Lauren goes down to the river goblins, where she gonna hide the nipples there. Avert your eyes. Where she goes down to the river goblins, and she is offered fruit in exchange for some of her hair. And it's forbidden fruit, but she indulges herself. And she returns home with a little seed. And they say, "How dare you have taken this fruit? We shouldn't be eating the fruit. Remember what happened to old what's-her-face who ate the fruit? She died." Well, Lauren had the fruit, and they're described as, one had a cat face, there's one of the goblins, one whisked a tail. So Lauren starts withering away as well because of having eaten the fruit, much to Lizzie's dismay. And one of them, I think, does in fact die, but then it's kind of revealed at the end they both lived, even though one had been marked as having been dead. But sumptuously illustrated. Lots and lots of illustrations. Full color, black and white, just superb. I mean, like the illustrations are first and foremost, then you got the little text on the bottom. Wow. Rayyan has a just beautiful style. If you, like I said, definitely check out his artwork. He does sell prints of not just this artwork, but just his artwork in general. One of them, and it was in the calendar there, was, I think it was called Tea Time at Mordor. Like Mordor being like Lord of the Rings, and it was like a dragon and Godzilla just enjoying a cup of tea. You know, kind of anthropomorphized animals or creatures, just having a real world. Oh, here's the original poem by Christina Rossetti. Nice little long form poem. Very, very nice. Like I said, it's got a little remark in the front too. Copies of this are still available. Look at that remark. How delightful. Copies of this are still available. It's produced by Donald Grant, published by Grant. But you can buy it directly through Grant or through Omar Rayyan's Etsy. He sells prints on Etsy. He sells the book on Etsy. He sells remarks on Etsy. You can go to Etsy and just buy all sorts of stuff from him, which would be supporting a wonderful artist. And you should definitely do that. And then you should go check out Animal Farm by Suntup Editions, which features Rayyan's illustrations, and they are incredible. It's easily the best, not including Misery, because Misery is in its own ballpark, because that was like, you know, a love project. Aside from Misery, it is the best artist edition that Suntup Editions has put out. I'm saying it. I'll say it right there. I know some people are more, you know, keen on Horns by Joe Hill, especially because Hill signed it. I'm sticking my guns. It's the letterpressed artist edition of Animal Farm. It is fantastic. So thank you very much, Mr. Rayyan, for the prints, the remark, signing the calendar. It is very, very much appreciated. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. Like I said, check out Omar Rayyan, and we will see you around next time.